moss between my fingers, a tender beginning. Elias had always been quiet, the kind of boy who preferred shadows to spotlights, silence to loud voices. His heart was a fragile thing, beating too fast whenever someone looked his way, especially when that someone was a boy. He kept his secret locked tight, hidden behind nervous smiles and careful avoidance. The world around him felt heavy, full of sharp edges and unspoken rules he wasn't sure he could follow. But then, one day, everything shifted. Joni appeared like a sudden breeze through the stillness of his life. Easy laughter, kind eyes, and a warmth that seemed to seep into the coldest corners of Elias's guarded heart. Their first meeting was accidental, a chance encounter in the quiet corner of a bookstore. Their hands brushed over the same worn copy of poetry, and Elias felt the spark, sharp, electric, and terrifying. Joni's voice was soft. "Hey, want to read this together?" Elias nodded, breathless. They sat side by side, sharing pages and shy glances, the world shrinking until it was just the two of them and the gentle turning of paper. Days passed, and Elias found himself drawn to Joni's light, even as the shadows of his fear clung tightly. One chilly afternoon, wrapped in scarves and the scent of rain, Joni took Elias's hand. Elias's heart stuttered. Shame whispered in his ear, telling him to pull away, to hide. But Joni's grip was warm and steady. "You're not alone," Joni said. "Not with me." In that simple touch, Elias felt the first crack in the walls he'd built around himself. They began to spend time together. Quiet walks through the park, shared coffees in hidden cafes, stolen moments beneath the canopy of stars. Each day was a small rebellion against the fear that tried to cage Elias's heart. "Do you ever wish things were different?" Elias asked one night, voice barely audible. Joni smiled, his fingers tracing lazy patterns on Elias's arm. "All the time, but sometimes the smallest light can change the darkest night." And Elias listened, the truth in those words settling like moss between his fingers. Soft, persistent, growing. Their connection deepened in ways Elias had never dared imagine. Touches became longer, glances more daring, and words, spoken and unspoken, wove a delicate tapestry of trust. One evening, as candlelight flickered against the walls of Joni's apartment, Elias felt a courage blooming inside him. "Can I kiss you?" he whispered. Joni's answer was a gentle nod. Their lips met, soft, hesitant, then sure. The kiss was not a rush of fire, but a slow burn of warmth, a promise of something tender and true. In that moment, Elias tasted acceptance, not just of desire but of himself, flawed, shy, and deserving. The world outside was still loud and uncertain, but here, in the quiet glow of love, Elias found a place to breathe. But shame did not vanish so easily. There were days when Elias recoiled from the reflection in the mirror, when old fears whispered that he was wrong, broken. On those days, Joni was his anchor, patient, kind, reminding him that love was not a mistake. "You're more than enough," Joni would say, his voice a balm. Their story was not perfect, but it was theirs, full of small victories, quiet joys, and the slow unspooling of fear. One late afternoon, As they sat beneath a sprawling oak tree, Elias let his head rest on Johnny's shoulder. "Do you think the world will ever be kind enough for us?" Elias asked. Johnny squeezed his hand gently. "Maybe one day. Until then, we have this, our secret, our light." Their fingers intertwined, moss soft and green between their hands. A symbol of growth, resilience, and love that blossoms quietly but fiercely. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Elias felt something new, not fear, but hope.